one step beyond. So every one of you, every one of us, in our lifetime, we make about, I don't remember the number that much, but about 137 million steps in your lifetime. Of course, a lot people walk a lot more, for example. We ride motorbike all the time, so we make a lot fewer steps in our lifetime. But I'm not here to talk about that normal step. I want to talk to you about the step that when you take it, it turns your life around, and it's scary. So let me explain. Okay, so every day you do something. You work, you go to school, you do something, and then suddenly you realize, hey, this is too difficult. This is beyond my capability. This is, I can't do this. So you stop there. So think about it. You are the one who always tell yourself that I cannot do this. Not your parents, not your friends, not your teacher. Even if your parents say that you cannot do this, you still do it. So it's you who always set a clear line of what you cannot do. It's you who always say, oh my God, I will never do bungee jumping. Oh my God, I will never be able to learn art, for example. Or even more like, oh, I can never get that $3,000 job. Or, oh, I can never get that man because he's far too handsome for me. So you are the one who stop you from doing the things that actually you can do when you didn't know that. So now, imagine that if you set the line, the stopping point, if you just take one step further, one step beyond the stopping point, you will enter a new page of your life. And I'm telling you, not all new page of your life is better than the current page of your life, but most of them are. And another thing is that you have to think twice every time you stop, every time you want to stop because it's too difficult, every time you decide to turn back, because you might miss the big change, the big thing in your life. So back to my story. This is a popular picture of me in Antarctica, wearing an outside. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, she's in outside. It's so cold there. She must be a superwoman. I'm not a superwoman. Look at me. It was in 1997, and at that time, we didn't have internet. Our TV had like 5 channels. Nobody knew what Antarctica was. They thought it was Africa, or they thought that it's Mount Everest. So there were rumors that, hey, she went there, and she had to live in the fridge for 2 days to pass the competition, or she had to sleep on a lot of ice to survive the competition. Look at this, Antarctica. Yeah, it was really cold. The coldest continent in the whole world, and the lowest temperature ever recorded there was minus 89 degrees C, quite cold. But the truth is, I didn't go there in winter. I was not that stupid. And also, I didn't go to the South Pole. It's too far away. I just went to Antarctica, which is a continent. And to go there, I didn't sleep on ice. I just passed some competition where they tested my English, my talking skills like this. And I was selected pure by luck. So, and going to Antarctica is nothing heroic about it, because every year now, there are tourist boats that take 40,000 tourists to Antarctica. So I was not special, but I still admit that that trip changed my life. It is the most amazing thing that ever happened to my life, and I'm telling you why. So this is us. It was the 50-year anniversary of the UNESCO, and the UNESCO had an idea of getting young people from all over the world, put them in the most difficult, most challenging environment, the hardest, the coldest environment, put them together. And we came from 25 nations. We were extremely different from each other. I worked in Vietnam Investment Review at that time, the English newspaper, so I had some foreign friends, and I thought that, oh, I knew about the whole world. But when I was put there in that environment with so many people, with so many different beliefs, so many different lifestyles, so many different backgrounds and education, I had a culture shock. Because, oh my God, they say something that I don't have any clue about. Oh my God, their English accent is so challenging. I couldn't understand half of them in the first week. And at that time, there was no internet. I didn't know much about diversity of people. And then, because they believed in so many different things, I was lost. And more than that, I was assuming that everyone selected for that trip should be the brightest, should be the RMIT people, should be like the brightest people in the world. But I had a shock when I found out that among all those, please go back to that one, among all those bright faces over there were drug addicts, they were criminals, and they were selected because they were human beings, because everyone is equal in this world, and everyone can work together, and we can overcome a lot of differences and conflicts, communicate with each other, and overcome any challenges. So during that trip, there were so many moments when I thought, oh my God, it's so difficult. The training is so difficult. Global warming, what are you talking about? I don't understand. The training, like climbing up the mountains and also like canoeing and also all the skills, survival skills, so difficult for me at that time, 24, so from Vietnam. Nobody knew what Vietnam was by then. So many times I wanted to stop, but I had to go ahead because everyone around me wanted to move ahead, otherwise everyone would stop. So you just learn how to take that one step beyond that I was talking about. This is Robert Swan. He's the leader. He is the one who had the idea of collecting all young people together and train them and put them in the Antarctica and they learn how to survive. He's probably the craziest person in the world. By the age of 33, he was the first person in the human history to have walked to both the North and the South Pole. So that he walked there, basically. For thousands of miles he walked, just to prove to the whole world that, hey, global warming is happening. And in the Antarctic trip, because he was walking under a lot, like big ozone hole at that time, his eye color changed from blue to gray. So yeah, if you're tired, you're black eyed right now, just go there and maybe you have some romantic purple or green eyes afterwards. It's up to you. And in the Arctic, he was like really going with the team and they almost died because the ice cap were melting too fast, like a lot earlier than expected. And so all that he did is just like to make a big voice to the world that, hey, something's happening and do something about it. So when I met with him, I realized that, oh, so this is a man with a passion. And I realized that, oh, I didn't have any passion. And that's why I didn't have anything in my life. And I learned that passion is what that makes us, help us make that one step beyond that. We will see a lot in our life. So that was me in Antarctica. I looked like a real explorer, right? With all the gears and string attached. And another story, before we got to Antarctica, we had to go to the roughest, the most dangerous sea in the world. And because we wanted to challenge ourselves, we wanted to take one step beyond. So we decided not to take the seasickness pill. And we went through the worst seasickness in the whole life. So I'm telling you, not all one step beyond is good, but most of them are. And that's me, resting a little bit on the ice. So yeah, I just sleep on a lot of ice. And it's quite relaxed because after a while you don't feel anything in your bum anymore. On one of the nights when we were camping in the ice, and I thought, okay, what should I do to prove that, hey, I'm the first Vietnamese person? So what else without an outside? So I just put out my outside. It's pretty stupid because I was totally frozen after that. But I had some nice shot. I changed to blue outside, fashionable girl. I had the thing with the axe. That's very funny because I had this axe and the outside doesn't go together. But I had a nice skill that I learned there. Because it was an environmental mission, we were not supposed to leave anything there. We cannot throw rubbish or anything behind, even our body waste. So that is our toilet. And the plano, the container and the plano. And we had to do this in the really icy, windy kind of condition. Men would be okay for that, but women, oh my God, I don't want to think about that. But anyway, I learned the good skills. So one step beyond. And if Vietnamese people around nowadays, they have these skills, probably they don't do that in the street that much. Next one, please. Okay, so I went back to Antarctica. I became the Special Junior Envoy of UNESCO, and I kept my promise to go around and talk about environment and climate change and Antarctica. And at the time, 1997, everyone just came to see, ooh, nice pictures. And they didn't have a clue what I was talking about, but I kept doing that. And I took another one step beyond when I quit my job at the newspaper and just wander around and talk to anyone who wanted to listen to me. But sometimes, some people just don't want to talk to me, they just go, okay, I'm tired of you, you talk too much. But because I haven't seen anyone leaving the house right now, so I feel still good about myself talking like this. So for years I was talking and going around and talking. I joined WWF after that. And in 2009, which is 12 years after that, Robert called me again and said, hey, join me in another expedition. And I said, why not? So, but I didn't want to be the first and the only Vietnamese in Antarctica anymore. So I engaged 5 more people. And that's us, 6 Vietnamese singing some Vietnamese song over there, crazy. But the great thing is that I could speak Vietnamese during the trip. It's not pure English trip anymore. And that was us. In the second trip, I should say that it was a lot more relaxing because I didn't have any culture shock anymore. I knew more about environmental issues in Antarctica. It was a lot more enjoying when I could share my plans and I could discuss with the Vietnamese team. Sometimes we got stuck in the ice. Not really nice. Yeah, we got really stuck. And I had to I was a superwoman, but I was not. So I had to get my friends to help me. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm telling you, this is just a joke. This is just a funny joke that we set up for a nice picture. And when we posted this on Facebook, and a lot of local Vietnamese newspapers just jump up and say, oh, whole street got stuck, and oh, they are going to live there forever. And my parents were so freaked out at home. Anyway, back. Antarctica is great, it's beautiful. You have beautiful days when you can climb and magnificent views. Sometimes it got too cold. But it's okay because, next please. Because I met with my own friends. I made a lot of friends in the 1997 trip, and now I met with them again. Oh, this is a nice guy. He wouldn't talk to me. I talked to him too much. But what I'm telling you is it's so inspiring. When you see all this, you will love nature and you just want to do something about it. And because our trip was a trip to raise awareness about global warming. So we wanted to send a strong message about global warming. So we decided to do one crazy step beyond. We want to put on our swimsuit and jump into the Antarctic water. So that's me. Oh my God, in my favorite orange swimsuit. It was freezing at that time. Looking at the ice, oh my God, right there. I thought I couldn't do that. But again, I remember that one step beyond lesson. And I said, okay, why not? And there I went. And then I hit the water. Oh my God, I went down and down and down. And it was telling you that it's the most amazing feeling you have. Like it's like 1,000 million of needles just stick into your body. I open the eyes. It's so blue. The water is so beautiful, so clear, so blue. But I had to survive, so I swim up. And basically, they pulled me up because I was totally like a dead corpse already. And they gave me like a shot of vodka, and I poured vodka, go. And I had a super hot water, and then I live until now. So, would you do that jump? If you think that you cannot do the jump, it's you who think that. Because we all would do that. If you never jump, if you don't do that jump, you would never have that feeling of, yes, I did it. Because everyone did that. And you wouldn't receive that funny certificate. And the most important thing is that you'll never know that you can do a lot more than you think you can. So, take that one step beyond. Okay, more step beyond. I went back, and that was a trip for actions, and you had to do some actions rather than raising awareness. So I took the job for leading the 350 organization, like movement in the whole world. And the most crazy thing about this movement is that it doesn't have an organization. It doesn't have a registered organization. 350 is just an idea. It's just a movement that anyone, any communities, any group of volunteers can take and make their own community projects. So At first, people say you are crazy because even with $1 million project, it still doesn't solve the environmental issues in Vietnam. But we did it, and I built myself around myself like 50, and then 100, a few hundred, 1,000, and now we have like 10,000 around us, doing all sort of campaigning and activities and everything by themselves. They raise the money themselves. They develop projects themselves, and we have crazy ideas. Next, please. We have hip-hop dance competition to raise awareness about climate change. Hip-hop dance, climate change. We went to the forest and do all the tree planting. So no more raising awareness. We wanted to do action, and we mobilized thousands of people for our Green Transport Day. We went to install solar lights, which is we empty the used water bottle and make it really good light source for low-income families. All this are 100% by volunteers and communities, no sponsorship, nothing like that. And that's possible. So, what about you? Have you taken any one step beyond recently? Or have you ever taken any of that? If not, maybe you should ask yourself, do I have a passion? And I really hope that next time when you see me in the street, you say, hey, Hoang, I just made that one step beyond, and I'm really excited about it. And then you can invite me for a coffee and you'll tell me all about it. Thank you.